Busch Gardens all-day dining pass is pretty wild.
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We're here for the very first time at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. It's about an hour and a half outside Disney. We want to thank Busch Gardens for inviting us out here today and providing us with 2 all-day dining passes, which are very interesting. It's like a perfect pass for foodies because you get to eat every 1.5 hours. Every 90 minutes, you get a full meal. I believe it's available, is it at 6 different restaurants, Sam? Or?
I think there are 7 spots as of today that are available. So it's $59.99 for adults, I think $29.99 for kids, and like Jay said, every 90 minutes you'll get a wristband, you scan in, you can get something else.
You get a full meal with that too.
You get an entree, a drink, and then a side or dessert, but I think that at some of the spots they actually include the side with the entree, so that spot you might get a side and a dessert.
Yeah, and today the park's open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So let's say you started at 10 a.m. Every 3 hours you're able to get 2 meals. I think it's about 8 meals you can get throughout an entire day, which is pretty insane. It's a lot of food. So we're going to be eating at every single spot. Because we're invited here today, if you guys have watched this previously, you'll know that we usually rank things from 1 to 10. We're not going to do that today because we were invited, but at the end we will go over our favorite spots so that you know where the best foods are and where the best value can be had for these items. There's a Chick-fil-A in here as well,
yeah,
right?
Chick-fil-A. I think the Smokehouse is one of the better spots on the list.
Yeah.
So also we're going to just include what the price would have been if we didn't have the pass, so at the end of the video we can see how much we would have spent if we didn't have it, what the savings were like.
It's definitely worth it. I'd like to get at least 1.
If you're planning to eat at 2 or more meals,
yes,
I think because the prices of the food
between 20 to 30 bucks an entree.
Expensive, so it's like you might as well.
Yeah. It's our first time here. And entering here, very interesting. So this is the park that Disney built Animal King in answer to. It's an animal-based theme park. It looks like a series of like shops and markets right as you walk in. It's the Iron Gwazi, which is a huge roller coaster peering off in the distance. I'm excited to start crawling and exploring these lands. All right, let's try to find our first place. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we graze here on Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Iron Gwazi is almost like the icon as you walk in. You can see it looming in the background. As you walk towards Iron Gwazi, you'll see right in front of it is Zagora Cafe. You'll make a little left right after you walk kind of through these arches. And it's kind of a grab-and-go market. There's some good covered seating with some fans going off. I do kind of like the pillars they have in here, the flowers they have adorning outside. As you walk into the market, you'll notice pretty standard spots. Some chicken tenders, some burgers. The thing that interested us most was the Mediterranean option, which is going to be the gyro platter. Again, you get a drink with this too. So Sam got herself a Sprite. There's little animals on the Sprite. And then you get either a side or a dessert. I was looking at this coaster cupcake. I think it looks pretty good.
Also, this entree kind of came with a side because it did come with a little hummus and vegetables. So 2 for 1 here. If we would have paid out of pocket for this, it would have came to $33.27. So right here with the first stop, we're already halfway to the $60.
I'm not expecting a classic, like we've had gyros at like real good Greek restaurants. We grew up, Milan has a lot of great Greek restaurants and diners. But I feel like theme park gyros are kind of a thing. You don't really see them at Disney too much though, unless it's like food and wine. Well, let's see how this is. I like there's a lot of meat on it. I wouldn't go into this expecting the best gyro. I was leaning kind of towards the burgers here, but again, we wanted to go with like what's themed to this area. So I'm gonna try this hummus out. Funky looking hummus. So it's got chickpeas in it.
Yes, as hummus normally does.
It's hummus. Solid dish, solid deal. I don't expect this one to be like number 1 in our list. You said there's 7 restaurants we gotta hit up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't expect this one to be number 1, but I think it'll probably be middle of the road. I feel like Chick-fil-A is gonna be up there in the barbecue place, but let's see. So far, pretty good. So Sam is going to go with that coaster cupcake. It looks very patriotic with some sprinkles on top, red, white, and blue right on it. I'm not sure if this is seasonal or not.
I thought that Disney liked a lot of icing on cupcakes. It's kind of falling apart.
The fries here looked really good, but it's called a coaster cupcake, and we're at a coaster theme park, so I feel like...
I'm expecting that little
It's almost like a little strawberry shortcake flavor, which makes sense if it's America. It's an American coaster cupcake.
That's pretty good. It's nice and moist, the cake. Nice sweetness from like the strawberry like preserve that they put in. And the icing is actually very fluffy. Just more like kind of like a whipped cream type. It tastes like a shortcake. That's way better than I thought it was going to be. Not bad. We're not giving numbers.
Strawberry shortcake cupcake. That could kind of raise Zagora Cafe in our rankings here. All right, if you're facing the building we were just at and head right, keep heading right and head straight down, you'll find a cheetah. We actually saw a cheetah on the way here, and we saw Cheetah Hunt. The roller coaster right across from Cheetah Hunt is this huge building that actually houses 3 different restaurants here. One of them is a bar, one of them is a sit-down restaurant, but the one that's included on our list is Oasis Pizza, and it looks like an oasis because the back patio has a beautiful view into a Serengeti, which I believe is historically significant. They also have a train that goes right in front, and since this is included, we decided to get one of the pizzas here. This is the buffalo pizza, and we got it with a side of mozzarella sticks.
I will say the mozzarella sticks look good. So the drink, the pizza, and the mozzarella sticks, this would have been $34.07 if we paid out of pocket. So already we're met the value with the pass. All right, this was their new option. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look the best. The mozzarella sticks look good though.
Looks very blue cheese heavy. I think they're using Frank's Red Hot.
I did see some Frank's in the back kitchen. Okay, I can't.
I am a fan of Frank.
Me too. It's not terrible.
Wow, that's coming. That's saying something.
I was expecting to hate it.
It's more of a flatbread than an actual pizza, in my opinion.
It's not like the crust has like it has some integrity. The bread, it's not soggy. It has a little crisp to it. Is it the best chicken in the world? No. It's covered in cheese and Frank's Red Hot. It's not bad.
All right, so the true test of a mozzarella stick, will a cheese pull? Oh, it's pulling.
Oh, damn.
It's pulling good. Oh my gosh, I'm burning my hands. It's so hot. All right, now that I've ruined that one, let's just eat one. These definitely look like, a little bit like pre-frozen mozzarella sticks, but hey, if they're fried well and they have a good marinara sauce, they're gonna hit. Sam, you were interested in getting these.
Those looked good to me.
Honestly, I think savory food goes, this is my favorite thing I've eaten so far. The cupcake was probably my favorite thing so far. But these are good. Definitely recommend getting a side of mozzarella sticks. You gotta, have the integrity of the cheese, but they're good, they're thick, and they'll get the job done. Our trek to Dragonfire Pub and Grill was so nice. I really enjoy the layout of this park because as we walk through it, you get so many animal encounters. We saw lemurs right as we went over the railroad tracks right next to Cheetah Hunt. Saw some lemurs right over there just peering out, and then we went through this little aquarium area that had fish. There's supposed to be crocodiles in there, but we didn't see any. And then as we continued to walk down, we saw elephants. And right after the elephants that we saw was Falcon's Fury. So it's like a beautiful kind of interwoven area where you could see coasters and rides and that huge Falcon's Fury drop tower. And right past Falcon's Fury, which is a huge drop tower that kind of points you towards the ground, is the Dragonfire Pub and Grill. They have a theater in here, and it's supposed to look like a little market. They have live music. Someone's playing a violin right now, and it kind of looks like a Moroccan market to me. They have Mexican food, Asian food, some classic American fare. Sam, what's this right here in front of me?
This is the tender tower. So she put down a big heaping of French fries. Then she put, I think, 5 hand-breaded chicken tenders, and then some cheese sauce and some bacon.
You also get one side or dessert. We went for the dessert again this time, and Sam, is that a chocolate cake? It looks like.
It didn't have a description, but it did look like a delicious chocolate cake. And I feel like we didn't need a side because I feel like this entree already had fries on it, so we didn't think I needed a side.
And of course, we got a drink. We also learned something about the drinks. There is like a little scan code you'll have to scan to make the drinks come out of the cups. We thought we had to scan like our actual code. I'm talking into this because how loud it is in here. Code on the band. All right, let's try it out. Oh, it's hot. These are hot. They're pretty solid chicken tenders. They're definitely, I think, pre-frozen. I'm not sure if they're hand-breaded. But there's a lot of cheese. Well, it says they're hand-breaded on the side, so let me try it just without the cheese sauce so I can get the actual flavor. It does kind of look hand-breaded to me. All right. I think they're actually hand-breaded. Let's try a fry out now. Those are definitely pre-frozen, but they're good. I think so far, for the amount of choices that you have, along with the fact that this is pretty quality, this is, to me, etching out of the 3 places we've eaten at so far. That cake looks fire, too. I really like these chicken tenders. I would definitely go back and get these. music's over. I hope you guys could have heard me, but Sam's gonna try the cake out now.
I think that looked like the best thing, the tender tower.
I think this is winning so far. Like, you have atmosphere in here, you have air conditioning, you have multiple like food options.
The paninis look good. There was also like nachos, so definitely more variety in here.
I come here a few times for my pass, my every 90-minute.
We just stay in here, and every 90 minutes we walk back up there.
That cake looks fine. That looks like a Matilda cake to me.
It is. The layer of icing could be thicker since there's like so much cake, but it's like incredibly moist.
Does that beat the cupcake out for you?
Yes, only because I just prefer chocolate. I thought they were both really good though. And then but it tastes like it tastes like Duncan Hines frosting, but like I'm not saying that as an insult. Like it tastes just like a canned icing, but it's good.
The food surprised me like legitimately today. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Like your mom made it or something. Oh, they've got white chocolate chips and regular chocolate chip. That's pretty good.
What would you? Oh yeah. I was about to ask the number. Yeah.
Feels weird. Like it's hard to end the clip when I'm not giving it a number anymore. It's like I don't know what to do with myself.
I would say it's better than the cupcake.
I feel it's bigger.
Okay. So right across from Falcon's Fury is Twisted Tales. I love the aesthetic of this little restaurant. It's really more of like a little window or a little hallway than a restaurant. They have lemurs on the sign, literally right in front of Falcon's Fury. You head right in. They have multiple different types of pretzels you can get. So they have like the standard kind of Annie Ann's buttery looking pretzel. They have those cinnamon pretzels. They have a pretzel dog, which is what we chose to get. They also have a Cuban stuffed pretzel, which looked interesting. I will say this and the Cuban cost about the same. The Cuban, it was a lot bigger than this. This is probably one of the, out of the deals you can get, probably not one of the best ones you can get. So this was like a $13 type of thing. There's no side that you can get with it. You do also get a drink. Got to scan that QR code. But we wanted to try everything, so we decided to get it. Also, who doesn't love an Annie Ann's like theme park pretzel? I feel like it kind of hits the spot. This does look like it's toasted very well. Buttery, salty. Let's see if it's as good as it looks. I like the pretzel a lot. It has like a ballpark dog inside of it. The pretzel itself is good. It's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Perfectly encases the hot dog. They do have like some mustard ketchup you can put on it. It's not my favorite type of dog. I'm more of a Nathan's hot dog type of guy. Obviously, Nathan's would have to make a deal to sell hot dogs here, so you're not going to get Nathan's at most parks. And I grew up in New York, so I'm preferential to those Nathan's kind of boardwalk snapper dogs. This is a decent dog, though, and I really like the pretzel on the outside. I just don't think it's the best deal out of everything that you can get. As we're walking to our next spot, we saw a theater that houses the Animal Tales show. I really like the statue in front of it. It has a dog and a cat made of what looks to be like scrapyard metal. And then we also saw Topia. This isn't included, guys. But look at these things. These things sound really good. Included. Yeah, I know. Suggestion, please include this, Busch Gardens. On our way to Chick-fil-A, right past the Skyway, we found the free beer cart. This is a Busch Gardens Park. Busch being the company that owns Anheuser-Busch. They still have their free beer samples. You can also buy 16 and 20 ounce beers with some snacks. So right next to that beer cart, they have a little tiger sanctuary that was pretty cool. And then right past that is our next spot. It's Chick-fil-A. It's not indoors. It's kind of like a little outdoor patio jungle looking area. Now this sandwich, this will knock you back $10.59. And the fries, $7.51. It's one of the better deals. I mean, that's pretty expensive Chick-fil-A, but that's one of the better deals here. So we got the Chick-fil-A sandwich. We got our side was the fries. We decided to do a little upcharge. So the lemonade is included. We got ourselves a little lemonade as well. I drank most of it because it is extremely hot today.
I think they have a fountain lemonade that we could have gotten, but we wanted the Chick-fil-A lemonade.
Yeah, no, Chick-fil-A lemonade is better than Minute Maid.
Yeah, for sure. When we got a drink at the last spot, I thought like the 90 minutes went from like when I checked out at the register, but it actually goes by when you scan the cup. So I didn't get my drink till after I checked out, so we weren't eligible for the drink because the time wasn't up yet for the drink.
Good to know.
Yeah, a little technicality.
Sam got herself a little extra sauce as well. You get the choice of like what sauces you want. So we got the Chick-fil-A sauce.
I feel like they're like airport prices. Like I feel like there's just like over $10 for this one thing. It's crazy. If you're planning to eat here, like I would definitely not do out of pocket for things. I would definitely try to go with
the pass makes the most sense, 100%.
It's Chick-fil-A. If you've had Chick-fil-A, you know what it tastes like. I do think it is one of the better options that we've had so far.
Who doesn't love a Chick-fil-A waffle fry? I do. I like them. I love them. They're good waffle fries. They're fresh. It's great Chick-fil-A. It's a solid deal because it's part of the program. I wouldn't come to this theme park for Chick-fil-A. I do think they have some, honestly, I think they've had some pretty solid options. So you have Chick-fil-A at home. You have Chick-fil-A at home. I don't think it's necessarily something to get here, but if you have it on the plan, then you can get one other thing and then you can get Chick-fil-A. That makes sense. So recommend getting the deal. The Chick-fil-A is good. It is Chick-fil-A as you would expect Chick-fil-A to be in its truest Chick-fil-A form. Although the menu is limited. So as we continue to walk down, we will come upon Shikra. Very cool coaster that kind of hangs you over the edge as it drops you. Right next to Shikra is the next item on this, the next restaurant on this list, Shikra Eats.
You have to say, let's Shikra Eats.
Sam thought of that as we went up. Let's Shikra Eats, ladies and gentlemen. The menu is basically everything we've already seen previously. The few things they do have that are different, they have ice cream and looks like they have pineapple soft serve.
They also had like a funnel cake chicken thing.
Since it was pretty much everything else you already seen, I just got plain chicken tenders. They look honestly just like plain chicken tenders. I think this is going to be number 7 on the list, to be honest.
Also, we're kind of just like tapping out. We're like very full, and there's Shikra Eats.
This is what you eat when you're next to Shikra. Chicken tenders. I feel like I'm like tendered out right now. My bad.
I'm just out, like in general. Like it's very hot. Yeah. We've been going back to back for like 5 hours, running around finding all these spots.
Every hour and a half on the dot we've been eating, and it's very hot. It's real feels 113 out right now. So it's like when it's that hot, it kind of kills your, after eating this many things, it's killing your hunger. These are okay. I honestly think this is going to be number 7. It's outside, it's hot, it's not really themed. Oh, here it comes. It is cool you get to eat next to Shikra, so that is a novelty. So I think we saved the best for last. Right connected to Shikra is the famous Zambia Smokehouse. I don't know if it's famous, but when we look up things online, they always say this is the place to eat, and I think it is. It is literally intertwined with Shikra. You can see Shikra kind of move through it. The splashdown is kind of right in front of it, which creates a very kinetic environment as you walk in. There's no indoor seating, only outdoor seating, but you can see them making these ribs and chopping them up fresh right as you walk in. They're St. Louis style ribs. Only certain platters apply here for the all-day dining plan, so I did get a little B-roll shot so you guys can see all of that. Sam went with the pulled pork sandwich. Their fries look pretty delicious as well. And for our side, we got ourselves a bit of watermelon because that watermelon looks so good in 113 degree real feel heat right now.
I wish that they had more indoor seating. That's like my one gripe with this.
We've been melting today.
Anyway, this would have been $19.99 for the pulled pork platter, and then the watermelon was $7.89. So this would have been $27.88 if we didn't have the plan. So again, you see how quickly everything adds up and how much value we got out of our...
I think that value is like where you could buy a ticket with the dining plan and it's like $80 or something.
It's like $80 for a ticket and all-day dining plan, which like you can't beat that.
I eat about that much in one meal at Disney World, so...
It's okay. It's not overly smoky. Some pieces are a little bit like chewy. They did have Sweet Baby Ray's, like a dispenser if you want to load that up. It's good. It's all right. I don't know if I'd go out of my way for it.
I think Shikra's coming down. There's that splash zone I was telling you about. I think the ribs may have been the way to go.
Yeah, there's like so many chewy, like dry pieces in here. Also, it's like the end of the day, so I had so many things, so I'm also kind of just like hitting that wall.
When you're so full, it's hard to give a proper like review on anything. But we've been eating every half hour. So if you see how much food we got, like it's definitely worth it just for that. We got watermelon. I feel like this looked like better than anything we've seen all day today because it was so hot out. I know we made a rule that we're not supposed to be rating things today, but I'm gonna break that right now and give this a 10. It's 113 degrees out and you see watermelon is for sale. Just buy it. You need the hydration. This is like really hitting right now. All right, so that's a cap on our first time ever experiencing Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. I believe, if I'm correct, the reason it was called Busch Gardens is because this were the gardens of the Busch family that you could go visit near the brewery. And I think that's one of the huge strengths of this park. The natural geography, the landscaping, the beautiful trees, and you get to interact with all these different animal exhibits as you walk through.
Yeah, the entire park just felt like a walking attraction. Like,
yeah.
We didn't go on any rides, but I still feel like...
Truly true to the garden's name.
Yes.
And you get to see all these different animals. We saw elephants. We saw those little...
cheetah.
We saw cheetah.
Lions.
Yeah, there was just so much going on, so much to see. I really like the theming in here as well, and I think the park was pretty clean. We were here on a very hot day. Also, we didn't get to go on any rides. I really wanted to ride Iron Gwazi. I wanted to ride Shikra. I wanted to ride Cheetah Hunt. We had 0 time to do any of those. They were all an hour plus wait. So we'll have to come again, hopefully do some rides one day. We don't really focus on rides in our videos. Those videos we used to do on rides never really did that well. So that's why we mostly do food now. Now, back to the food. I think the dining plan is a great option, right?
It's 100% a good value considering the prices if you don't use the dining plan. If you go in individually and buy things, I don't think it's worth it. I
agree, 100%. If you're gonna eat twice at any place, definitely get the dining plan, or maybe just lump it on with your ticket.
And there's like specials on it. Like I thought it was $59.99. Then I went on the website today and it was on sale for $41.99. I mean, I feel like you can't beat that price. Yeah, definitely always check. We do wish there was some more indoor seating, I think. And I think that is representative of our list. We're gonna go 7 to 1, but we think the best value is at each of these spots. Number 7 is Shikra Eats.
It was outside. It had things that you could pretty much get anywhere else in the park. And the one thing they didn't have, the pineapple soft serve, it isn't included in the dining plan, so it made it weak. Number 6 is
Zagora Cafe. That was the place when you first walk in that you kind of see.
Right to the left as you walk in, right next to Iron Gwazi. Man, I wish I could have wrote Iron Gwazi. A very beautiful area. It's great that it's covered. A
lot of birds.
Yeah, a lot of birds. The gyro wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't that great. I just think there were better options. You know.
Yeah.
Next on the list, number 5, Oasis Pizza. It was inside. Pizza was okay, but it was inside.
We couldn't get a spot inside, so we went outside, but then you have that, like, you overlook the Serengeti, so there was nice views. It was very hot, but still beautiful views out there.
Yeah, we're putting in, like, experience factor with you
the
as well.
mozzarella sticks, though, were good, but pizza.
Yeah. Number 4 is Twisted Tails. They had lemurs on their sign, so I just had to put them in there. There's no indoor seating, but they're right next to one of our, I think, top spots on this list. So I think just by the factor of them being close, you get a little delicious pretzel. There's lemurs on the sign.
They had no sides, though.
Yeah.
That place.
So I don't think the value there was that great. Next on our list is Chick-fil-A. Solid option. You're always gonna know what you're gonna get with fast food. The Chick-fil-A in this park is as good as the Chick-fil-A you get outside the park. It's included in the dining plan. So if you're getting 2 meals here, and you don't usually have Chick-fil-A near you, I think it's a great option. I think everything there is good. I wish you could get the lemonade because it's so refreshing on a hot day. Number 2 is Smokehouse. That's most people's number 1. I do think that if you got the ribs or some other things, they may have had the best food here.
They had mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And it was very beautifully themed, too.
It was connected to Shikra. Shikra was like going all around it. It's kinetic outside. Very hot. On a hot day, they don't have really the place to escape, but they're making those ribs in there fresh. You got to give them points for that. And that watermelon was, I know we're not counting anything today, but it was a 10 for me. Number 1, though, was the Dragonfire
Pub and Grill?
Yes. So the thing about that is it had so many different options. On top of that, it had very nice, calm theming, beautiful AC. Best AC we experienced all day, which on 113 degree day.
Only AC.
Yeah. And they had a little violin player right there at the front. So.
Yeah, but he was like playing like pop songs, like espresso. It was that was my favorite spot. We spent a lot of time in there.
Yeah, I probably sat in there for an hour because it was just so hot.
That chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake was good.
Tender Tower was also really good. I did see you could get that at near Shikra Grill, but it's better to have it inside. I wanted to say, like, the reason we didn't do the numbers today is because I don't feel like we can give an objective point of view on the flavor of food if we're being invited somewhere. So we want to be honest with you guys.
Yeah, and besides being invited, like, we were eating so much too. And when you're having things back to back to back, so many things, 7 spots, I feel like it's really hard to rate something.
Yeah.
It starts to blend together.
But I do think we could, rate from 7 to 1 if you're going to buy this dining plan, what we think the best value is for you if we are here, because that's what we're experiencing here today. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you're notified every time when videos come, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
We'll make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I'm so disappointed I didn't get to go on Gwazi today. We just had no time.
We got 80 minutes. Park's up until 10 today. You can still go on.
If you guys could tell, I like burnt out at the end of that outro. I'm just so hot right now. And we ate so much, and we have like about a 2-hour drive home from here. So just no time really for us to get on any of these rides today.
We wanted to show all 7 spots. Well, I'll rephrase that. Jay wanted to show all 7 spots.
Well, we were invited here today, and I wanted to give a proper video.
I know.
Due to the invitation, be able to provide people who did find this video, you know, some information on what spots we think are best. We were here and we didn't know which ones are great, so I thought it served utility to us for next time we're here, and it serves utility to the audience who sees it, you know. But Iron Gwazi, I will hopefully ride you on our next trip here. My goals are Iron Gwazi, Cheetah Hunt, and Shikra if we hopefully end up here again. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, check out the join button below and you can learn about all those different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, views, engages with these videos in any way, we really appreciate you because your engagement and your support helps us make more of them. We feel very privileged to be able to be here to make them. And thank you again to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay for inviting us out here today. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.